Right, how's it going? A big hello to everybody watching. It's me, Shotty 4HF, and I did plan to upload a new video way before now, but I've been so busy with music projects and new clients, and I have two brand new EPs coming out very soon, but more on that later. Also, when I do these videos, I try to find something that maybe not everybody has come across, or something that maybe people might not know about, or, you know, something that people do know about but haven't got round to trying it out. So that's what this is, and I wanted to share this with you really quickly. It's a free 808 style bass VST instrument, and it's called X-Eight LITE. There is also a paid version called X-8, which I will talk about in a moment, but I'm looking at the free version of the plugin right now, and then I'm going to show you a track that I made using this plugin. Now, I will say that when I saw this, I wasn't all that interested. I wasn't going to download it because I thought, well, you can make an 808 style bass sound with any other plugin really, you know, like Massive X or Serum or Vital or whatever. You don't necessarily need a dedicated VST instrument for that purpose. So I didn't really see the point. But then for whatever reason, I did download it. It was probably a combination of boredom, curiosity, and the need for inspiration. So yeah, I downloaded it, and I'm kind of glad I did. Mainly because of some of the presets, because they are the kind of 808 bass and kick style sounds that would probably need some secondary processing, you know, maybe even some secondary plugins for the types of distortion that some of these sounds have. So I found myself going through the presets going, oh, I like that one, and yeah, I like that one, and I like that one. So let's just have a quick look at the user interface, and it will be a quick look because there really isn't that much on it. So as you can see with it loaded up here, we have a volume section in the middle, an attack and release time, which is fairly standard and probably what you'd expect. Then there is a filter section, and then there is glide, which is basically portamento, if I'm saying that word correctly. So that's basically it. And then obviously have the preset selection. It shows you when there's a signal coming in through the MIDI with this little LED light thing here, and yeah, so literally that is it. It's quite a nice tidy looking thing. So yeah, really this whole thing about the free version is basically how it sounds. So I'm going to go through some of the presets. So if I play a few notes on the keyboard, hopefully you can hear that. Yeah, and it's exactly what you'd expect. And obviously, you know, you can tweak some of these to just shape the sound a little bit as you want it. So I've literally just put like a little beat together and then some MIDI just to sort of, you know, just to make it a bit more interesting as I cycle through some of the presets. So here we go. And as you can see, if you click on here, you get the whole list of all the presets that are contained within this, and I'm literally just going to cycle through a few so you can hear the differences. That one's really low. I've actually used this one quite a lot already on a few tracks because it's just got a really nice sort of sub-bass tone to it. And as you can hear, some of the other sounds are like a bit more affected and a bit more crunchy and just, you know, a bit more kind of going on with them. But as you can probably tell, you know, I was going through some of these sounds and I was like, this isn't exactly what I was expecting from, you know, just an 808 bass instrument. Definitely had a little bit more variation than I was expecting when I first loaded this up. You know, and some of them, they're not kind of my sort of thing, probably wouldn't have a use for them, but to be fair, the majority of them, I thought, yeah, these could come in really, really handy. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go through all the sounds, I'm just trying to give you a general idea of what's in here. I mean, some of these, they sound really nice. And it could, I guess, save you a lot of time, you know, trying to get these sounds out of another instrument. So that's basically it. And then obviously down here, you know, you've got deep, low, you've got some more sort of like kick style sounds, which again would come in very useful. And I like this at the end. Buy the full version at here and here and here, which I will obviously leave some links in the description so you can check this out for yourself. So that's basically it. I'll just play maybe some of these a bit further down the list, as they're a little bit more strange, a bit more interesting, should I say. And again, with that, you see, it's, you know, some of these sounds, I would say, they're not just 808 sounds. It's more of a bass instrument. So if you have seen this advertised and think, well, I don't need any more 808 bass sounds, then it might be worth checking this out, because there's more in there than you might expect. So some of these sounds are great straight out of the box, especially if you're sort of layering with other sounds like stabs, synths, plucks, that kind of thing. But this does have a bigger brother, if you like. The paid version has way more presets and much more control on the interface from the look of it, and, you know, a bit more functionality and options. I think I will definitely be getting the full paid version, which is currently only at around $20 from what I can see. It was $50, but it's $20 on producerspot.com. I'm not sure if that's right. It might change, but if and when I get the full version, I might do another video. It is available for Windows and Mac, but I did read that some Mac OS updates aren't supported, so be sure to check that carefully if you are a Mac user. The only other thing to report is, when I was using this, a couple of times when I loaded the project back up, the volume would play back erratically, like louder than it was when I saved it. I really couldn't figure out what this was. It might be isolated to my setup or my version of Cubase, or a conflict with another plugin. I honestly have no idea what that was all about. But I actually took to freezing the instrument or bouncing it down, and then I didn't have any more problems. You know, it might have been a one-off, or it might need reinstalling, but that aside, I thought some of the sounds were great, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. I look forward to all the feedback. If you like this video, like and subscribe, hit the bell and all that good stuff, because it really helps, and I will be doing more videos soon. So now I'm going to leave you with a track that I made using this for most of the bass line in the track, obviously with a few other things as well. This is a track that I've given the name A Deeper Wisdom, and it will be coming out on an EP later this year. For all the other music I make, search Shotty 4HF on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other places. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Take it easy, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one. That's it.
Maintain your position. Maintain your position. system with a deeper wisdom. Maintain your position.